The pursuit of fun, of adventure, of wonder, of accomplishment, of success.
The kindergarten program at MA is so strong primarily because of the group of devoted teachers that we have. Those teachers are well prepared educationally, but they're also prepared by being personal with the kids, building that potential in each child, their academic potential, their social, emotional, even artistic potential through that personal relationship with the teachers.
I love that when I drop my children off each morning in carpool line, there is a friendly face there to greet them, tell them good morning, help them get out of my car, and help them get into the building. Even the headmaster is on the porch greeting my children, and they think that's really cool.
This is a very healthy student culture. You have teachers here who know, love, and challenge the students.
We quickly realized that they spend more time at school with their teachers and their classmates than they do at home with their parents. And I have no doubt that Montgomery Academy is offering my children the best academic life combined with the love and nurturing that they need to thrive.
And I liken it to a greenhouse where we are providing ideal growing conditions, but also including the necessary stresses so that we can then transplant or repot these students in the greater world, in the outside world.
I love our lower school library. There are over 22,000 books in that library. It's like a reader's paradise. The librarian works very closely with each child individually and helps them, you know, by understanding their reading level and understanding their interest, find books that really appeal to them. The children bounce back and forth to the library like ping pong balls. They're in there every day from morning to afternoon.
In kindergarten, we use the Everyday Mathematics program that uses a hands-on approach to learning the concepts of math. The children don't realize that they're learning when they're playing games, and yet they're internalizing the concepts that we're trying to teach them.
The social studies curriculum is primarily focused on developing each child's sense of self and his or her understanding of their place in our ever-changing world.
They do offer the cultural study, and that is very important to for the lower school kids. They offer one country every year, and that's very important because some of them might not ever get a chance to go see those countries, but they still get the information about the food, their culture, the religion, their festivals, so that is great.
Every day we are not just using our social studies book, but we're just incorporating life experiences, and we're able to cover the social studies curriculum that way as well.
We have a resource teacher for each of our 5 grade levels. The resource teacher is a certified elementary educator, not just an aide. And therefore, they're able to teach lessons, work with our individual students, and enrich our program.
MA was one of the first schools in our region to introduce Apple computers to our kindergarten students. And we're still integrating the computers and the latest technology all over our campus. But remember that technology for technology's sake is empty. At MA, our teachers know the appropriate ways to use these computers for the best outcome for our students.
It's also full of exploration and an opportunity for kids to find things that they're familiar with and then build to things that are strange and different and interesting. You put a kindergarten child in a lab and let them experiment, and you know you're going to have some pretty magic learning. So that kind of curiosity, you just take that curiosity and run with it.
We love school, but hearing it from the kids is very important. I don't know, there is one kid in Montgomery Academy on the lower school campus that do not look forward to all the enrichment classes, Spanish, art, computers. My 3rd grader, she came and I said why she loves the school so much, and she said that they just fill their little brains with so much information in the beginning of the day and all day, and they can use it whenever they need, and it makes them very, very smart. To me, that says it all, you know.
Our playground is developmentally appropriate for the age and the child. They have their own playground. We use a separate playground for our kindergarten students than the other children in lower school use. The neat thing about our playground, in addition to the fact that it's age appropriate, is each classroom opens out into the playground. They have a door that enters the common area and a door that enters the playground. So they can just open the door, let the children go out for a few minutes, come back in the classroom and get busy.
I could make the argument that the playground is as important a classroom as any classroom on campus. Do they learn more on the athletic fields or on the stage? And our premise is that children are learning everywhere all the time on this campus.
I love the Montgomery Academy lunch program. I love the fact that it's included in the cost of tuition, and my children can always find something nutritious and healthy to eat.
Beans, tacos, tomatoes, carrots, spinach, apples. I guess we have peaches. There's some type of peaches. I like their chicken a lot. The chicken fingers and everything else that you see.
At the end of the day, that's the first thing I get to hear every day, is what they got for lunch today.
First of all, we serve very nutritious food every day. It's cooked right here on our campus and served warm and good. You know, a lot of children are picky eaters, especially when they enter kindergarten. And we have found that there's something there for all the children.
Well, we've started a new program at MA called the Senior Kindergarten Buddy Program. Each kindergarten child is matched with a senior student, and they do activities throughout the school year. And these activities really build on a relationship with the senior and the kindergarten student. And you know, the seniors often look back during their senior year at their whole MA student experience, and they're pretty sentimental about it. And so you build on that, and then the excitement of the kindergartners coming into their MA adventure. So you hook those together, and it's really pretty magic time.
In addition to all of that, the whole child development, nothing matters more to us than character development. So I would say character trumps all. I'm much more interested, much more impressed with a young person of character than I am a 3.8 or a 3.9 GPA.
The other day, it was so neat. We were at a soccer game, and some little kid got mad, and they were both out there, and they were both saying, "Think before you speak, think before you act." They were quoting Miss Poundstone and the lessons they had learned from Miss Poundstone. And I thought that was so cool because it made me realize the way that Montgomery Academy educates the whole child. And they are teaching my children valuable life lessons that are just as important to me as academic success.
By coming to the Montgomery Academy, there are so many different opportunities that are available for your child, and putting them here in kindergarten guarantees that 13 years later, if your child takes full advantage of our program, there are lots of opportunities and lots of doors that can be opened for your child.
MA really prepared me for Vanderbilt. When it came to critical thinking, the debate program, I mean, going through that in high school really set me up well for that. But also, I mean, it taught me good study habits, you know, the kind of work ethic that you need to survive at school.
They have a process that creates a culture of people that are extremely well-rounded and very eager to learn.
The classes that you take in MA demand a lot out of you and require a lot of hard work and time and effort. I was able to, take AP classes, but also be involved in chorus and sports at the same time. So I think it's very good. It's a very good balance of demanding a lot out of you if you want to get involved, but not too much to where you can't do multiple things and like what you want to do.
MA is extremely inclusive of people of all different talents and abilities and personalities. At MA, you go to any lunch table and find, a great person at drama or forensics or an athlete or someone in the math team.
They know on this campus that it's cool to be smart, that it's cool to work hard, and that directly impacts the learning environment.
There are so many things that make Montgomery Academy a special place, but when we walked through those doors, when we were originally touring for kindergarten admissions, we knew right away that that was home. It felt like home to us, and I am not originally from Montgomery, but Montgomery Academy has given a whole new sense of community to me. our entire family has been embraced and welcomed into the Montgomery Academy family, not just the 2 children that I have attending school there right now.
Many parents come to me after their child has just completed kindergarten, and they're just so enthusiastic about the Montgomery Academy and their experience that they got to share with their child in kindergarten. And these memories last 13 years. There are seniors who will tell you that they loved their kindergarten year, and they can actually remember some of the wonderful opportunities and field trips and experiences they got to share in while they were in kindergarten. The best thing is the last day of school is the traditional play, I Like School, and it's held every year on the last day of school, and it really goes through the entire year of kindergarten through song. And that's just a wonderful finale to a grand year where the parents and the children get to celebrate all the fun that was had in the Montgomery Academy.